Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we are going to study about the consumer buying process and the consumer buying decisions. So in earlier from this class we have studied about that what is consumer behavior and what are the basic factors which affect the buying decision of the consumers. So here I will talk about that consumer buying process. It's not like just that consumer wants something and he gets something. There is a proper sequential steps which are going on into the head of the customer when they from getting the idea that what they want till exactly what they finally are getting. There is a sequential step, so it is not very easily, as the today's customer is very rationalized. He has a lot many options there to get whatever he or she wants. So the process of buying something is way more complex than it looks like. As the retailer and wholesaler think that customer whatever buy is very randomized, that for no reason they just come and ठीक है उनको bread चाहिए उन्होंने bread उठा लिया, या ठीक है उनको they want some piece of clothing, they get it. But there is a whole lot of process which is involved in getting that product, right? So consumer go through, as I said, a set of sequential steps while buying a product. Right? It is not like that if you want something, the purchase can happen, or purchase for certain product will not happen. There is a reason behind why that purchase has occurred or why that has not occurred. Right? So, the marketing approach which is said to be on a trial and error based is not just trial and error. It is basically very scientific, wherein a lot number of steps are involved. Right? So basically the buying process is the sequence of steps that a customer takes while making a final purchase decision for their product. All right. So buying steps basically, or the buying process, has these many different steps. First is problem recognition, that what is the problem or why do I need to purchase. Then is the information search. Then is evaluation of alternative, then finally the purchase decision, then final purchase, and what is the post-purchase evaluation. All this is known as the consumer buying process. Okay, so let's one by one go through the different steps. First is identification of the problem, and this is basically not the problem. It is identifying that where the need has been generated from, or why the need has been generated for a particular product that we have to purchase. For example, मुझे अपने कॉलेज का असाइनमेंट बनाने के लिए I want a laptop, right? So my problem or my need or my want would be solved only by when I will get a laptop, right? ये मेरा problem है. So identifying the need and want for why the idea of that purchasing of that product has come into mind is known as identification of problem. So need always arrive when there is a problem in your life. अगर हमारी लाइफ में सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है तो कुछ खरीदने की जरूरत ही क्या है, राइट? कुछ लोग शौक से भी खरीदते हैं, बट whenever we are trying to purchase something, if I want to purchase a piece of clothing, that means I have less number of clothes. Generally I have less number of clothes, or there is a shirt which is very old and now I don't want to wear it, so I want to replace it with something else. So that's where the need has arrived and the problem has occurred, right? Or as I already said, either we have the particular need and want of that product, or either we are influenced by external factors, like we are very tech savvy कि नया कुछ भी आता है तो हमें टेक्नोलॉजी में चाहिए, नया कुछ भी कलेक्शन आ रहा है स्टोर में and we want it. So these are the external factors that can influence us. Otherwise we have a genuine need or want for which I need to purchase the product. All right, in this stage the marketer should try and identify what is the needs of the customers and offer that product based on the desire. All right, next is the information search. So at this stage, when I have identified that what my problem is, what I need or what I want, then I will go for searching the information regarding my needs or my problem. If I want a laptop for making presentation or for doing my assignment or for doing any kind of work, right? So I have figured out कि मुझे laptop तो लेना ही है, but now I will get through the information about what kind of laptop should I go for, what features should I go for, or what are the other things that I should consider while purchasing the laptop. So information search is also known as the research part. We tend to go for researching about what the product is, what are the available options with regarding whatever we need, and what could be the probable solution for our problem, right? So here the marketer must offer a lot of information, right? So here when I am searching, what I will do, I will go on different number of websites, I'll go on Google, I will search for it. And you must have seen then whenever हमने Google पे कुछ search किया या एक particular site पे search किया, so all the social media and all the other sites वो भी हमें similar kind of products show करने लगते हैं. So here the marketers need to build such channel and such integration. Then when on Google I am searching for something, it will automatically redirect me, or whenever I go to any kind of social media, those sort of ads will pop up to me. That here I will go for searching information regarding that the demo of the product, how do we do it, or where could I get it cheaper from, what are the offers, what are the celebrity interviews. So all these things the marketer has to keep in mind, that to make that particular information available to the customers regarding whatever he or she is searching for. All right, next is evaluation of the alternatives. Means that we have different number of alternatives which are present, and we have searched for different number of alternatives. Now we need to evaluate all those alternatives. In the previous step, what we have done, we have research for all the information कि मुझे कितने GB का चाहिए, कैमरा क्वालिटी क्या होनी चाहिए, what are the features do I need. So according to that, for example, 10 options are there. So one by one I will evaluate and gather information about each and every alternative from all the sources which are possible, right? So generally we tend to evaluate all those products based on the attributes of the product, that what are the characteristics, what are the looks, what are the durability, what is the quality, what is the price, what is the service or popularity, brand, social media reviews. All these factors we take into account to evaluate the different alternatives. So firstly, I have identified my problem, that I have number of things to do and I cannot go to internet cafe again and again. So let me buy a laptop. This I have identified my problem. I have identified my need. Secondly, I will go for information search. Then I would say that मुझे, for example, ज़्यादा GB का RAM चाहिए. I want to play games in that also. I want to see movies also. I want to store a lot of previous data also. So I want to do video conferencing also, because in future I'll be getting a job wherein I have to do a lot of video conferencing. So camera quality should be good. All these features I consider. I'll go on YouTube, I'll go on Google and do all the research. Then for example, I have alternatives that कि आप जो है Asus का लैपटॉप ले लीजिए, मैकबुक ले लीजिए, Lenovo, Dell, all these options are available to me. So one by one I will evaluate all the features, the looks, the durability, and whatever requirement I have, and I will compare the prices and compare the features with one another. So here at this stage, the customer will rank the number of alternatives that they need or that they have evaluated. And when we rank, somehow there is been, you know, certain kind of decision made that, okay, this is the thing that I want. And wherein when we rank, you know, all those alternatives, then we will identify that what is the perfect match for my need. So this is how we evaluate the alternatives.